Short biography of Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore, 1861–1941, was the youngest son of Debendranath Tagore, a leader of the Brahmo Samaj, which was a new religious sect in 19th-century Bengal and which attempted a revival of the ultimate monistic basis of Hinduism as laid down in the Upanishads. He was educated at home, and although at 17 he was sent to England for formal schooling, he did not finish his studies there. In his mature years, in addition to his many-sided literary activities, he managed the family estates, a project which brought him into close touch with common humanity and increased his interest in social reforms. He also started an experimental school at Shantiniketan where he tried his Upanishadic ideals of education. From time to time he participated in the Indian nationalist movement, though in his own non-sentimental and visionary way, and Gandhi, the political father of modern India, was his devoted friend. Tagore was knighted by the ruling British government in 1915, but within a few years he resigned the honour as a protest against British policies in India. Tagore had early success as a writer in his native Bengal. With his translations of some of his poems he became rapidly known in the West. In fact, his fame attained a luminous height, taking him across continents on lecture tours and tours of friendship. For the world he became the voice of India's spiritual heritage, and for India, especially for Bengal, he became a great living institution. Among his 50 and odd volumes of poetry are Manse, 1890, The Ideal One, Sonatari, 1894, The Golden Boat, Gitanjali, 1910, Song Offerings, Gitamarlia, 1914, Wreath of Songs, and Balak A.A., 1916, The Flight of Cranes. The English renderings of his poetry, which include The Gardener, 1913, Fruit Gathering, 1916, and The Fugitive, 1921, do not generally correspond to particular volumes in the original Bengali, and in spite of its title, Gitanjali, Song Offerings, 1912, the most acclaimed of them, contains poems from other works besides its namesake. Tagore's major plays are Raja, 1910, The King of the Dark Chamber, Dagha, 1912, The Post Office, Achala-i-Yatan, 1912, The Immovable, Muktadara, 1922, The Waterfall, and Ruktakruwe, 1926, Red Oleanders. He is the author of several volumes of short stories and a number of novels, among them Gora, 1910, Ghare Baire, 1916, The Home and the World, and Yoga Yog, 1929, Cross Currents. Besides these, he wrote musical dramas, dance dramas, essays of all types, travel diaries, and 2 autobiographies, one in his middle years and the other shortly before his death in 1941. From Nobel Lectures, Literature 1901 to 1967, Editor Horst Friends, Elsevier Publishing Company, Amsterdam, 1969. This autobiography/biography was written at the time of the award and first published in the book series Les Prix Nobel. It was later edited and republished in Nobel Lectures. To cite this document, always state the source as shown above. Rabindranath Tagore died on August 7, 1941.